Hello top level managers around the world, welcome back to my channel Mamun Prefer Gaming. This is your friend Al Mamun and I'm from Bangladesh. Guys, before talking about this today's topic, I want to ask for your help. Please subscribe my channel so that I can build a massive top level community. So today's video is something really different, and it is, you can say, part 2 of a video. This one, trick to reduce the gap with big teams at the beginning of the season. I made this video and many of you watched this video, and in this video I basically showed you how you can apply the trick in order to reduce the gap between giant teams. There are many teams who are bigger, some are money user, they are crazy big. Apart from them, those are 20%, 30% bigger than you. How can you catch them? That sort of was the main topic of that video. And many of you had positive response, but only 1% people, they had negative response. They said it's not correct, or I am telling lie, or it is not really possible to do something like that. So but in this video I am gonna show you the result of this, showing you the same opponent I showed you at the earlier stage of the tournament. While I was in the group C, as you can see, I am the topper of group C right now, after this point, and he was in group G. You see, he was the topper in that time. So when I made that video for you guys, we didn't play any single match. What I have done is I did research. I have checked all his players, his percentage, and all the things, how he played, his stat, everything, and after starting on him, I had to do all the things. You can check back the video once again just to understand what was said there. I had to train players, and I only trained the younger players. So many of my players are younger. Only some of 4 or 5 players were key players. They were retained from the last season, and they were already main attribute wise 200%. But the thing is, what I have done, the trick is I took some small player in that time, and surprisingly day by day they gained percentage by training and matches more than others, because my players were very young. They were newly play style at it, and then when I trained them hard, when I played matches, gradually they gained all elements they need in order to be champ. So now at this stage, as you have seen already, the match started, and it is now 136% we are. To say precisely, he is 136.2% and I am 136.3%. So that means 0.1% bigger. The psychological thing, I did it just before the match. I was 3% or maybe 4% lower than him, and then just before the match I trained hard and got into that psychological stage where I am 0.1% bigger than him. Actually, this is same 136%, which is same 1%, 2%, 0.1%, 2% doesn't matter, and even 4%, 5% also doesn't matter. So when you have good understanding of formation and tactic, and when you prepare well, like training, superb moral. But one thing I have in this match is all my players are on fire except 1 or 2 players. This is the main difference, and I kept all my on fire. I haven't claimed, from Draw Frenzy, special sponsor, and other sources. I haven't claimed. I claimed here, and also I kept for the final match, because final match is also going to be against a very big team, good team, and I also caught team up by this way. I was smaller. I start always to tournaments with a small team and then I catch up very quickly? The reason is number one. The number one reason is I do not go for buying all the players. I rather buy few players. I also do not go for the same squad again and again. I keep only 6 players, guys. I keep only 6 players or 5 players from the last season, as they are very well trained, well attribute wise, and also I keep young, new, fresh blood, new players, buying new players, 5 or 4 player or 6 players from the present season. I buy them, and as they are very new, and very new means very young as well, like 18 to 20 years old, they train very fast. So once I come up with a smaller team, my opponents are near my percentage. Like they are approximately, they are like I'm 105%. If I'm 105% at the beginning of the stage, they are like 110%, 120%, like this, right? So then they get bigger. So this way, I try to buy some young players, and I keep the major players from the last season. When I buy the new players, they're young and they all have play style, so these play style get masters as they're young, and I train them very hard. Always I train them, and when I play many matches, they grew up very quickly, compared to other opponents player. This way I get bigger, 2 times 3 times bigger than others. And so this way my opponent was, as I showed you, 127% at the earliest stage. Now he's 136%. That means he just grew 10%, 20%, 10%, or other opponent also from other tournaments, they grew 10 to 20%, not more than that. So 10%, as you see, that my opponents grew 10 to 12%, but I grew 108%, 108% to 136.3%. So that means very, very quickly I grew. I catched them very quickly. I catched them. Now you can say why I have done it. I told you that when you have a smaller team, you're gonna get smaller opponent. Yes, there are people who will have 20%, 30% bigger than you. The team bigger than you. The advantage, again, this way you can minimize the gap, surprising them, by your managing ability. So if you understand this, you will understand and you will have the benefit. If you don't understand, you need to figure it out, what I have told you and what I have showed you. So this way, in a gaming sense, you can actually outplay your giants, because your players are young and they get trained better than others, and they are having play style which is gonna be mastered by this season. So this way you can have benefit and you can actually play a match. As you can see now, 2-1 right now. The match is intense, full. But let's see what happened. Now you will have to watch the full match to gain the experience and just see how things works. You see, I told you that this way I catch my giant teams and I win my matches in quarterfinal, semi-final, and I win quadruple as well this way.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? My strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, oh. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life. Whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, oh. And we all got dreams, we all want things. But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, no, this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits, some loose shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip, you choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift, oh.